See, what do we have going on in here right now? Welcome back, DVH fans. Dr. G. We are heading into another surgery for you today. We've got a little kitty named Spencer who has had some vomiting for the last few months, and we did some diagnostic work. Couldn't find anything abnormal on the x-rays, so we had a radiologist perform an ultrasound, found an abnormality. There appears to be a foreign object stuck inside his stomach, and we suspect that it is embedded into the lining of his stomach. So right now he is asleep under anesthesia, being shaved and prepared for the procedure, and we're gonna open him up and see what we find. I'll see you in there.
I got this whole thing.
Alright.
Grab that whole thing. Here we go. Moving patient. Wait, slow down.
Alright. Oh, you're gonna bring that one in?
Of course, yeah, we've got it all set up.
Sweet. Might have to couple wheelie. There you go. Hey, bud. Tuck you in your little burrito, mister. Get here all the way in. Let's put him up to 3%. Oh, wait. 2.5. Drop his ISO closer to 1. His oxygen closer to 1. So I have made my incision along his midline, and one of the things about being a veterinarian is that you are the surgeon and the anesthesiologist all at the same time. And my technician monitors the patient while under anesthesia. So he's watching his oxygen level, his blood pressure, his heart rate, his temperature, everything, and puts all that information together and just pays close attention to what's going on for me.
Map's only 55.
Alright, which cuff are we in?
This one.
The wee tiny one?
No, it's one step up, I believe.
Let's try this one.
No, must be the wee tiny one because this one's here. We have.
Here, it's that one. Okay. I'm gonna go get the green one. Bring it in, we'll monitor that one. See how it goes.
Okay.
Your stomach is so small, buddy. Oh, wow, I can feel it. So, this is Spencer's stomach. It's pretty small. I mean, he's a petite kitty at this point, but he's lost a lot of weight. I can definitely feel the object that we found on ultrasound. So, Kent's going to adjust something so we can get a more accurate blood pressure reading, and then I'm going to open the stomach and see what's in there. While we're doing that, double check our intestines while we're here. On the ultrasound yesterday, our radiologist did find some enlarged lymph nodes, which actually we can see right here. So while we are in this procedure, I am going to biopsy the lymph nodes because we want to make sure there's nothing else abnormal going on. And if you are making an incision and performing a procedure like this on a patient, you want to double check everything while you're inside so you don't miss anything. I'll take the warm water. Alright, you good? We'll see.
Yes.
Okay, and then if you want to open the, God, he's so tiny, but we're going to do lap hinges. Are these the tiny lap hinges? Yeah, these are good. So
Open
if you
those.
want to open those for me, please. And then I'll need some 4 out and some 3 out, please. I can feel it. And then I'll need the bowl, please. And save that tape. Alright, so we get our saline, syringes, and then
A 3 and a 4?
a couple biopsy jars, yeah, and a 3 and a 4. I'll grab it. I'll need you over here.
Cassette.
Stop. I can feel it.
What does it feel like?
Is it a needle?
You know what it feels like? It feels like one of those giant plastic paper clips.
Oh, did Rachel tell you she thought, the owner said this morning what she thought it was?
She did, but I forgot.
The plastic fern or a piece of plastic?
Oh, a piece of plant. That's
Fake
right, piece of plant. It feels like a giant plastic paper clip.
Weird.
Remember those like kind of white ones that
Yeah.
were giant ovals or something? That's kind of what it feels like. Oh, he's so dehydrated.
Heart rate's jumping up.
Okay.
Can I go to 3?
Yes, that's a great idea. Thank you.
Exhausting bag. Patient's on 3%. Blood pressure is still quite low, even on the new machine.
All right, let's bump into 50 mils, please. And see if Camille's got her hands full. Okay, I'm now going to make an incision in the stomach, and we're going to find out what we've got going on in here. It's a plastic chip.
Thank you.
Do we have a bowl?
Just any bowl.
I'll give it to young gals. Here. All right, so we found a round piece of plastic, perfectly round. Cats will eat the darndest things. And then we got some hair that was caught in there. Thankfully, it was not embedded in the wall as we thought, which is great. Now I'm going to check inside the rest of the stomach to make sure there's nothing else stuck inside. Any other little bits of plastic or his people thought maybe he could have eaten a piece of artificial plant, so you never know what these little ones will chew on. Oh my goodness. All right. Nice job, little one. That came out of there so nicely.
Doctor, it says 2019 Wizards, made in China.
Oh, sounds like maybe it's a game
Game piece.
I think, all right. Well, we have one answer. Now we're going to close this hole I made in the stomach.
Wizards.
All right. Apparently Spencer wanted to play some games.
Is
this the only thing you've found so far?
Yeah, there was a little hairball in there too. Then I'm gonna biopsy his lymph nodes. He's gonna feel so much better.
Nothing else in there?
Just a little hairball. No, his poor stomach is so tiny. Probably only even eaten wee little amounts. Gosh, little dude.
Did you find it in the stomach?
Just, yeah, right smack in the stomach. Not embedded in the wall. The wall feels great. Intestines are pretty empty. I'm gonna get him some bland diet and get him hooked up. I'm gonna get him on some intestinal hygiene. Maybe even on some recovery. So when we close an incision in the stomach, we close it in 2 layers, the inside layer and then the outside layer. Then we don't have any of that little stomach juice leaking out anywhere. Make sure it stays nice and tight. Not gonna feel like eating right away, but we'll start him on a very bland diet, so his body doesn't have to work too hard to digest anything. But I think he's going to be very excited to get back to eating. He's had a little trouble keeping food down for a little while. And because it was plastic, it didn't show up on x-rays. I'll need to change gloves and packs in a few minutes.
You want a new pack?
Yeah, I'll need a new pack and new gloves. Because I got stomach juice on me.
Gotcha. And you want a tiny one?
Yeah, like maybe a 3mm. A little bigger. Good.
Alright, ready with this stuff when you are.
We're going to put it on the new pack. So give me just a few minutes to finish this one, please. Sorry. Preempted. Alright, here we go. Stomach's all closed up. Alright, and because this has a little bit of gastric acid and juice on it, get that in the garbage, and then Kent's gonna come over this way and pull my gloves. Alright, so we have our new pack, new gloves. A little hard to change gloves in the middle, but we got her done. We got our stomach tucked back inside. It's doing well. Already checked the intestines, kidneys, liver, spleen. Now I'm going to get a biopsy from the lymph nodes. Tip of that. What do you think about putting him on 1 for laser? You want to leave him at 1.5?
I'm going to go to 1 for laser.
Alright.
Okay. Exhausting bag. He's on 1%. He'll be fine.
We are finished. Kent is going to do a little therapeutic laser treatment to the incision so that it will heal a little faster. We're going to get everything cleaned up in here, get Spencer awake and wrapped in some warm blankets, and we'll check in with you in a little bit. Sure, and we'll call you guys with another update here in a little while. All right, great. Have a good afternoon. We'll talk to you soon. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. All right, so Spencer's people, very surprised to hear about this. Goes with some sort of game that they have at home, and they also wanted to make sure there was no other plastic inside, which is why we double check everything. Didn't find any other plastic, just that hair. You guys were there, saw it. So that is all for Spencer's surgery at this time. Gonna finish up. We're gonna get him transferred over to his bed, continue his fluids, and monitor him, get him some pain medication, some antibiotics, and get on with the rest of our appointments. I've got some other things to take care of, need to write up my notes. You guys are going to be off for the rest of the day, although at the end of the video, you know we're going to check in with Spencer when he wakes up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Thank you. All right, so Spencer's awake. He's doing well. He's not a kitty that loves to be held very much while he's here, so I'm going to put him back in his bed. I'm going to reconnect him to his IV fluids, and he's going to go home this afternoon. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys are off for the rest of the afternoon. Talk to you later.